What's good, all day fam? So that was a great Monday Night Football game. I'm very surprised about the Bears and about the Vikings coming back and beating the Bears. So that was, I mean, I would, I don't know what to say. Caleb Williams is running for his life. The offensive line didn't play very. They didn't hold him very well. I mean, they did hold pretty well early on in the game, and then as the game went on, started the offensive line started crumbling down, and then Caleb Williams he started coming back to those old habits that he had last year. But I think he played fairly well for the most part. The Bears defense just broke down, and the Vikings offense just came through. I can't remember what I had the Bears winning at Soldier Field, but evidently, the score was the Vikings came on top 27-24. Now, I did have the Bears win this game. I think I had them winning by a field goal or something. I have to go back and look at my notes. And when I do my week 1 reaction as well, I can restate of what I had them actually scoring. But I do know that I actually did have them winning. But evidently that's not the case now. And I have to give it to Minnesota and JJ McCarthy. He was very, on the flip side of Caleb Williams starting off the game. He started off very slow. It took him some time to get into the rhythm. He threw a costly interception, pick 6 actually, not just an interception. And but big players step up in big games. And I mean, it's too early to say JJ McCarthy is a big player, but with that being said, he showed a lot of grit, he showed a lot of heart, he showed a lot of leadership, and he did what the NFL wants to see you do, and that is in games. And he's shown that. I think he was the only Viking quarterback. No, I think he was actually the only quarterback in NFL history to throw for 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter in his NFL debut. That says a lot. That is big, and on Monday Night Football. So, and I think he also joined the company to win on his NFL debut on Monday Night Football, because it was saying something about Phillip Rivers when Phillip Rivers beat the Raiders in 2006, and then Sam Darnold, and then I think it was Aaron Rodgers. He joined the company of those 3 quarterbacks doing something. I can't remember what the record was, what the stat was, but regardless of what that was, that says a lot. That says a lot about JJ McCarthy. I didn't really know what to think of JJ McCarthy. I did know that I did like his mentality. I did like his leadership. I watched some interviews on him. I listened. I not listened, but I watched him at Michigan, and he played under Jim Harbaugh. And you can never overlook a player that played under Jim Harbaugh in any era, on any level. So I think JJ McCarthy has a very bright future ahead of him. I think JJ McCarthy is going to be a very good quarterback, maybe great, but I think he's definitely going to be a very, very good quarterback, and he can more than likely crack that top 10 one day. He more than likely can. I mean, a lot of people has Brock Purdy in their top 10. I think JJ McCarthy is already showing that he could be a better quarterback than Brock Purdy. I think he's already showing that. And so I think JJ McCarthy is showing that he could probably be a better quarterback than Geno Smith. I think JJ McCarthy is showing that it's too early. Like I said, it's too early. It's only his first start. But I like when you play a clean game all the way through. But especially when you're first starting off and you're not playing well and everything is going wrong. But you get better as the game go on. Football, for the most part, is about how you finish. You would like for you to start good, for it to be good in the middle, and for you to end the game. But if you start bad, the mentality is 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters. This is a fight. I'm still in a fight. I'm still in a boxing match. And that's what JJ McCarthy showed. He showed that we are still in this. And it's 4 quarters. Everything is going bad right now, but it's 4 quarters. Just like with Josh Allen. Josh Allen showed the exact same thing. 4 quarters, baby. It's 4 quarters. Okay, we started off bad, but we still got 4 quarters to play, and that's what and I love that. That's what JJ McCarthy showed. So he showed a lot of grit, man. He grew up on national television. I'll tell you that much. Touchdown to Justin Jefferson. He had a touchdown to Aaron Jones. Then a 14-yard keeper. He ran that in, and it was 21 unanswered points, and that was the ball game in the 4th quarter. So this was discipline, man. I mean, Chicago, they had 12 penalties, 127 yards. So I mean, that's not good. Like I said, Caleb Williams, he started very crisp, but he missed a few makeables. His run game never really scared Minnesota, even though he get a good get a good touchdown run in early in the game. But like I said, that defense stepped it up big time. The Minnesota Vikings defense definitely stepped it up. So we got to give credit where it's due, man. And McCarthy, he reset it. He stayed poised. And Justin Jefferson, like I always tell you guys, he's inevitable. He's a monster. He's a beast. Hall of Famer. One of the greatest wide receivers that have ever lived. The best wide receiver in the game right now. Nobody can shut Justin Jefferson down. Nobody. And yeah, I mean, so that's all I really have to say about that game, about this game. So we have Thursday. Oh, before I say that, let's see what Ben Johnson gonna do about the Bears. This is only week 1. I believe that if Ben Johnson can get that offensive line playing better, that offense is going to look a lot better. The offense did look good, but it can look a lot better. So it's only week 1. So if your team lost this week, it's not that big of a deal. Even if your team got blown out like the Dolphins. Well, the Dolphins getting blown out, plus them having a quarterback that I don't think that's good at all, is one thing. But if your team just got blown out, but if you still got a promising quarterback, that's another. So that's one thing. I mean, so the Giants, they didn't get blown out. I don't think the Giants got blown out, but the Giants did lose. A lot of people are requesting for Russell Wilson to Jackson Dart to come in and start. Giants, I predicted you guys to go to the playoffs. I think you need to calm down a little bit. It's like I said, it's only week 1. You got the Giants. You have a good. Now, I'm not gonna say great team, but you have a pretty solid team around you. And Brian Daboll is a great coach. I like Brian Daboll. He is one of the reasons, if not the main reason, why Josh Allen is playing the way he's playing. So let's pump our brakes here. Like I said, if your team lost in week 1, it's okay, unless it's the Dolphins. Because I have no faith in the Dolphins head coach. I have no faith in that quarterback whatsoever. It may not even be the coach. It may just be Tua. Because I actually think Mike McDaniel is actually a pretty good coach. I actually do think that. I just think that he has a terrible quarterback. I've never thought Tua was good, ever. I don't even think Tua was good in Alabama. I've always thought Tua was overrated, always, and he's showing it. I mean, he played terrible this week, and he played terrible the last game he played last year. He was garbage before he got hurt. So the Dolphins is going to have to get another quarterback. That's what I'm going to say right now. Tua, they are locked in for Tua because they signed him to a fat deal, which was ludicrous. But that's what you get for paying players that didn't really show you much. Tua didn't really show you much. I think these owners get manipulated by the media. They get manipulated by the media, and then they go ahead and just pay these quarterbacks that doesn't deserve the money, all this money. I will be damned. I don't care. Like, some people will say, well, you had no other choice but to pay him. Who else was you going to go to? I'll go to my damn backup, and then I'll quit for whatever. And then I'll go in the draft. Next year's draft has a lot of good quarterbacks coming in. A lot of great quarterbacks in college level coming in. So, same for Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy looked terrible this past week. I didn't think I've always been telling you all. There's one thing when I say a quarterback is overrated, and there's another thing when I don't think that quarterback is all that good. Like Tua and Brock Purdy, they're not overrated. They're not good. I don't think they're good at all. Even with that being said, the 49ers showing you what they can do. Even with Brock Purdy, even with me thinking that Brock Purdy is not even all that good. So, even with, I think the 49ers did lose. I have to go back in my notes and look, but yeah, I think they did lose. Hold on, I even check right now because I didn't watch the 49ers game. I watched a lot of AFC games this week, but let me see. I had so many games on, but for some reason I don't know why didn't I watch the 49ers game. Okay, I remember this game. Yeah, I know. I actually did watch some of this game. I just didn't watch all of it because I was going back and forth through so many different games. I can only watch 4 games at a time. I have NFL Sunday Ticket, and I can only watch 4 games at a time. Sometimes I watch it on my phone and everything, and so I'm doing other things too. Like I'm over here like multitasking when I have these games on, because like I said, I'm building other businesses as well. So I'm like writing. And I'm watching the football and I'm preparing videos for you all. So, but yeah, I did watch them in this game. Brock Purdy, he played all right, man. He did engineer a late touchdown. He hit George Kittle. What his stats was the 49ers won. They won 17-13. For some reason I thought they lost. I don't know why I thought they lost, but they won. They won 17-13. With the clutch 4th quarter drive, and maybe that's why I thought they lost. But anyway, they won. And Brock Purdy was 26-35, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was sacked once. He had a 92.2 rating. He rushed for 5 carries. He had 5 carries for 17 yards. He hit George Kittle for a 5-yard touchdown in the first quarter. He orchestrated a 7-play, 68-yard go-ahead drive, finishing with a 4-yard touchdown to tight end Jake Tongs with a minute and 34 seconds left. So the ESPN notes the throw was deflected before Tongs secured it. Okay. Dropped the 45-yard strike to Ricky Pearsall earlier to flip field position. Bottom line, he had 2 picks, but he closed. Engineered the late touchdown, then the defense. And then Bosa's strip sack iced it. Okay. So the 49ers and the Seahawks are always going to be tight games. Always going to be close games. Always. Because those 2 teams know each other very, very well. And, hey, I told you all, I don't really think that much of Brock Purdy, but he did close the game. And I have to give credit where credit is due. He did his thing. So, like I said, if your team lost, it's not the end of the world. Fans, calm down. Don't start calling for your coach's head. Don't start calling for your quarterback's head. It's only week 1. A lot of teams, here's the thing about football, and here's the thing about the NFL. A lot of teams that looked really good in week 1, they may not even make it to the playoffs. A lot of teams that looked terrible week 1, they may be on their way to the playoffs, maybe even leading their division, maybe. Who knows, depending on who their opponent was. So it's okay. It's only week 1. Here's the thing. All 32 NFL teams, they still have almost as equal a shot to head to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. It's okay. A lot of these teams, they're gonna have to. A lot of these players, these coaches, these teams, they're gelling into the system. They're gelling into the scheme. You know, so, and some of these players may not even still be in football shape. So you have to take that into consideration because stars don't hardly even play in the preseason nowadays. I remember when I was watching football when I was young. I mean, I'm still kind of young, but when I was younger, I guess as you could say. But I remember when I was watching football, I saw the stars. They played. I remember I saw a time when players played the first half. The starters played the first half, and then the other strings would come in for the second half. Tom Brady played every preseason game. So I don't know what's going on nowadays, man. I don't know why starters don't play that often. I really don't, but it's whatever. But yeah, you know, I don't want to hold you all too much of your time. I just wanted to do a Monday night recap, and I will get you the week 1 recap. I want to go over the ChatGPT's predictions, my predictions, if I agreed with ChatGPT, if I did not, my predictions, and then the actual score. So I think I was fairly wrong a lot this week, to be very honest, because I was watching some games and I was like, I predicted them to win, and then they was losing, and then I think they actually lost, and I was like, I predicted this team to lose, and that team actually ended up winning. So I think I was wrong on a lot of games this week. I think I was, but I don't care. I was right about the Chargers. I'll tell y'all that much. So at the end of the day, that's who I care about, me being right. So we do have a Thursday night football game. You guys already know to look forward to, which is going to be a very, very good game. What is it? Commanders and Packers, I believe. Yeah, the Commanders and the Packers. That's going to be an awesome game. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing how Jaden Daniels is going to be able to stand his ground with Micah Parsons. Speaking of the Packers, Micah Parsons looked awesome in Green Bay. He looked awesome. In Detroit, they don't look so good. And we'll talk a little bit more on that on my week 1 reaction video. And hey, I love you all so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Chime in the comments. Let me know how you felt about this Monday Night Football game. I think it was a very, very exciting game. It did not disappoint. It ended week 1 on a positive note. A big comeback 4th quarter win with the Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy did his thing. He sealed the deal. Sealed the deal by breaking some records. Week 1 is in the books, and week 2 is upon us. We are 3 days away for Thursday, and I just cannot wait. I'm already looking forward to week 2. I'm excited. I'm excited for you all, and thank you all so much. I have been getting a lot of love on this channel. I have been getting some subscribers, so I really appreciate the new subscribers on this channel. I am going to do nothing but give you the most valuable, highest quality content, football content that I possibly can get. And when we hit that, we're not going to stop there, because I'm going to be hitting other sports as well. I'm not going to be going that deep into other sports, because I don't really so much care about being that much of an expert in those other sports. But I can give you I can give you the top headlines in baseball, top headlines in hockey, top headlines in soccer, top headlines in basketball, and even World Wrestling Entertainment. Now, I do watch that, so I can go a little deeper into that, but hey, football is home here, but football is the main content on this channel, from college to pros. Maybe even one day I can touch bases on high school as well, but right now, we're focusing on football. We're focused on NFL, and then eventually I'll start talking about college as well when I get more time and stuff, and the more this channel grows. So, and I'll be able to have the wealth and the resources to really talk more. So the more this channel grows, the more you all will be seeing me, and the longer you all will be seeing me, and the more higher quality of my content will be. The videos, not the information I give you. The information I give you will always be of high quality, but the videos. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm rambling. Take care. Have a great Monday night, and see you all Thursday night. Actually, no. You will not see me Thursday night. You will see me tomorrow, because I am going to give you my week 1 reaction, and then I'm going to keep on. I'll check whatever content that I think that I can talk about with football. I would make some more videos. So yeah, I actually do plan on doing a video at least once a day, to be honest with you. Once a day here on out. So that's what I'm aiming for. Deuces.